Hello friends, wizards, witches and muggles. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing really well and welcome back to my first video of 2019 and wow, I could not have predicted this to be my first video back this year. It's all happened so quickly, but I'm moving out. I'm moving out for the very first time. I'm moving away from home and I can't believe it. So many of you guys had questions, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. I'm gonna answer them all for you. You answered on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, so there's so many to get through, so let's get on with it. If you're brand new to my channel, hello, welcome. Don't forget you can click the subscribe button if you'd like to become part of our weird, magical online family, but let's go because I'm moving out. Okay, I'm going to start with questions that I took from Twitter, and the first one is from Michelle, and she asks, how much time did you need to find your new house? This is where it gets a little bit crazy, and I still can't believe it. So I went house hunting on January 2nd, and then on, I think, the 5th, all the applications had been sent and approved, so 3 days. I was wondering what is going to happen with your giant Lego Niffler. Are you taking it with you to your new house? Yes, if you don't know already, I have a giant Lego Niffler made out of 11,000 Lego bricks, which was kindly gifted to me from Lego themselves. And yes, it is coming to my new house. It's so big. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's definitely coming with me because I cannot leave that in my family home's hallway, which is where it currently lives. But yes, it will be coming with me. I don't know how I'm going to get it there. It's really heavy. Yes. What is the most scary thing about moving out? Honestly, change. Change to me has always been a little bit kind of anxiety ridden. I think getting used to being somewhere else and being away from my family, because I love them very much. It's all I've ever known. So I think it being probably the biggest life change so far in my life, I think that's probably the scariest thing. And Lisa asks, what excites you the most about moving out? Okay, I can answer this quite easily actually. Having a separate space for my work life. I am going to be having a studio, an office at my new house, separate from my bedroom. Currently, my office, studio, and bedroom is all in one room. And honestly, it hasn't been a major problem, but it's been a problem to the point that I can't separate my downtime and my work time because it's all in the same space and it's been pretty unhealthy to do that. So having a room that I can work in and just close the door on when I finished, I think that's what excites me the most, I think, yeah. Next, I have a few questions that were taken from the community tab here on YouTube, and the first one is from Imogen, and she asks, how hard is it to pack all of your Harry Potter merchandise? So I haven't actually started packing yet, but I have a lot to pack. I think it's going to be quite enjoyable packing my Harry Potter stuff because I love it all so much and I'm really pleased to be taking it with me. Yeah, I've not packed it yet, but I'm kind of looking forward to it because all of the things that bring me joy are going to be in my new house. Will there be moving vlogs? Yes, I asked on my Twitter whether you would be interested. I will ask you guys now, are you interested in moving with me, as in me documenting the whole process from packing to moving in, empty house tours, and that kind of thing? I would love to know, but yes, my plan is to do that because I still need to be uploading videos whilst I'm going through this kind of big life-changing process. So I think the answer is yes to that. Why did you decide to move? This is really easy. It was just the right time. I'm 28 years old. I still live at my family home, and yeah, it felt right. It's never felt right to do before until now. Lula asked, do you already have furniture and other stuff ready, or are you going to go and buy everything once you're settled? I'm leaving a lot of my things furniture-wise here. I will be taking a few things. I think I'm going to be taking my makeup tower and my bedside table, maybe my Harry Potter shelving, or I don't know. I want stuff here still. I still want home to feel like home when I'm here and visiting family. So I think a lot of it I will probably buy new, but I will take the things that make sense to take. This question has been asked so many times, and it's, are you finally going to be baking for us in your new home? The answer to that is yes. Cherry's Magical Kitchen is gonna start this year because I finally have a kitchen and the space to do it. that is mine, and that feels really good because I've been really looking forward to this series and it can finally begin. So yes, baking videos are gonna be coming this year. Where do you plan to put your merchandise in your new home? Great question, as I do have a lot of it. It's probably gonna be spread between 2 rooms, and that is my bedroom and also my studio, because the plan is to build some sort of set to film in, as I won't be able to film here anymore. Which I'm kind of sad about. This set has been here. It's not even a set, it's my bedroom. So to be able to have a set with all of my magical things in is gonna be pretty awesome. Are you moving in with friends? Yeah, I am. I'm gonna have roommates, and they're my best friends. One happens to be my assistant, which is just awesome. So we're gonna get so much work done. There's gonna be so many more videos for you guys. I'm really looking forward to it. And the other roommate is his partner. So I'm really excited to be living with best friends. I've never really wanted to live alone. I think that would have made me really scared to move out. So to be doing this with people that I trust and that I really think are awesome, I think that's amazing. Moving on to questions from my Instagram, which is my favorite social media platform, so definitely go check it out. I recently uploaded a very magical photo, which I love. The first question from Instagram is, will you be living close or far away from your family? Now you've put 1 hour plus car ride being far away, but I don't really consider that far. Like, an hour is nothing. And yeah, so I'm going to be living just over an hour away from my family home, and that's fine because I got a car, my family have a car, and I do plan to see them regularly. How does it feel to move away from home for the first time? Honestly, I have been anxious. I've been waking up anxious, but I think that's because my brain kind of computes excitement as anxiety, which is super silly, but I know myself very well that I believe that to be the case. So excited, anxious. I'm anxious for the big change, but really excited to have somewhere to call my own and to put my own personal stamp on. And yeah, there's a lot of feelings. It's not just one particular feeling. Someone asked, where am I moving to? I'm not gonna say the exact location for privacy purposes, but I can say that it's beautiful. As soon as I visited this place, I fell in love with it. It felt magical, it felt whimsical. There's legit a castle near where I'm gonna live, and it's just magical. It felt really awesome there, and I just fell in love. I think that's the only way to explain where I'm moving to. Laura has asked a great question, and it's, how did you know that the house you chose was the one, at least for now? It's definitely a for now, because in the future I want to buy my home. All 3 of us went house hunting, and we saw about 4 houses in one day, and the house that I'm moving to was the final place that we looked at, and it was the first house that we walked in, or at least from my experience, it was the first house that I walked into, and I thought, this is home. This can feel like home, and I feel good in this house. And that's how we chose it, because we all felt exactly the same, and we didn't get those feelings from the houses previous. Like, they were just like either no or yeah, we could see ourselves here. But this house, we walked in and it was love at first sight, basically. Are you bringing Charlie with you? So for those of you that don't know, I have a cat called Charlie. Sadly, he's not coming with me. He is a family cat. He's definitely staying here. And oh, I'm gonna miss him. I love that cat like so much. I just want to kiss his little feet. But my new roommate, she is bringing her cat from her family home, and oh my god, this cat is stunning. She's called Sasha, and I can't wait for you to meet her. This question made me laugh because I've been talking about it for so long, and it's, are we gonna get a kitchen tour where you show off your Harry Potter mugs? Damn straight you are. All of my Harry Potter mugs are coming with me. They're going into the kitchen, and they're finally gonna be used, and they're gonna have a home. I get too excited about my Harry Potter mugs, let me tell you. But either way, yes, I will show you them all when I've unpacked them and stuff. I will be probably doing a kitchen tour, yes. Will you be decluttering any of your magical collection? Honestly, probably not, because most of my collection is stuff that I really love, and I kind of declutter as I go along. So all of my subscription boxes that I receive and unbox on this channel, I will take the pieces that I really love and keep them. The other ones I either give to friends, family, or I donate to my favorite charities, or I put them in a box that I want to give to a children's hospital. So yeah, there's not going to be much decluttering. Obviously I am going to be decluttering as I go when I pack. I've already decluttered all of my makeup in here. I got rid of a lot. I gave most of it to friends and got rid of a lot of old stuff. So my makeup is totally in order right now, unlike everything else, to be honest. What are you going to miss most about living at home with your parents? Just having them around, I think, because like my mom is my ultimate best friend, my dad is awesome, and anytime I need some help with something, my dad's just always there. So I think I'm gonna miss that, just having them there. Any plans for your new filming setup in the new home? There are rough plans. Me and my assistant have been talking about how we're going to do the sets. I think there's going to be two. There's going to be a magical set and potentially a kind of beauty set, because I do want to start getting back into some more lifestyle-y beauty videos as well. Don't take that as I'm stopping magical stuff. That will never happen, but it's nice to have choices when I'm filming. So videos like this would be in my non-magical set. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I just want to make it super magical, and I want it to feel really cool, and I want it to be visually pleasing for you guys. So yeah, that's the plan. So excited to have somewhere to work. This is a non-moving question, but how is your beautiful mom doing? A lot of you have asked me this over the last few months, and I feel as though I really do need to kind of say it in a video. Mom's doing good. She's doing really well. So her cancer was removed and she's had treatment. She just had her final treatment yesterday, and yeah, she's doing really well. Fingers crossed. It's a really positive outlook that it was caught soon, it was removed fast, and she's being treated for it. So I think everything's looking up. It doesn't feel scary anymore, but obviously you can never tell with these things. But at the moment, mom is doing really good, and thank you from me and from her that you've been asking. Any plans on restocking or adding some items into Ordinary Owl, and please make it worldwide shipping? Firstly, Ordinary Owl has always been worldwide shipping. We've always shipped all over the world when we first launched. Secondly, yes, when I've moved house and everything has settled, I will be able to start planning more things for Ordinary Owl. Do you think you will feel homesick when you move out? Yes. I have always been a massive home bunny. Whenever I go on holiday for like 1 week plus, I always want to come home. But I don't know whether that's because it's home or because my things are here. I guess we will find out. But yes, this will always be home to me. Wherever my family are, that will always be home. But yes, I think initially I will become homesick, but I'm hoping that it will be okay. How do you feel in your life right at this time? Overwhelmed, honestly, really overwhelmed, excited, but really good. Last year had loads of amazing things happen, but last year was also really rough. But at the moment, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling really good, and I'm trying to figure out how to balance work with this big life change. I think it's going to be challenging, but I never shy from a challenge, so I'm really excited. I'm just feeling good. Everything feels good. How do you decide what you're getting rid of and what you're keeping? Perfect question, because I have recently binge watched all of the series Tidying Up by Marie Kondo on Netflix. Now, I discovered that we actually have quite a similar way of decluttering, and it's what I've always done throughout my life, especially with clothes. For example, pile everything onto a bed. I've recently done this with my makeup actually, and you take each item one by one, ask yourself, does this spark you joy? Have you used it in the last 1 to 2 years? Are you going to use it? Most of the time it's really easy for me to kind of get rid of stuff. I'm not a hoarder. Believe it or not, I know I get a lot of stuff, but I'm not a hoarder. So yeah, that's how I do it. Do I love it? Do I really love it? Does it fill me with happiness, or does it not? If the answer is no, I don't need it. Did you find it difficult to save? I know I'm struggling. So money is a topic that I don't really talk about very often. I grew up not really having much money. Honestly, I've never been well off, put it that way. And over the recent years where I have been earning my own money, I think initially I found it really difficult to save because I'd never had money before. I'd never had the freedom to spend. But I kind of gave myself a year to piss all my money up the wall and buy whatever I want, go on as many holidays as I want, and I did it. I got it out of my system. So the way I personally save is anytime I get money, I put 20% into savings, and I also put a further 20% into my tax savings because I'm self-employed. If you're not self-employed, just put as much into savings every month, every time you get paid. I find that's a really easy way to save, if it's possible for you to do so. Obviously, everyone's circumstances are different, but yeah, I don't find it difficult to save anymore, because I have a system. Someone asked, how old are you? This is actually a question I've been asked a lot lately. I'm 28 years old. I'm 29 in April. I'm heading towards 30. I have nothing else to say on that matter. What is your cleaning/packing process? So I haven't actually started packing yet. I have recently bought boxes. I bought a box kind of moving kit for 1 to 2 bedrooms because I know that I do have a lot of stuff. And yeah, I think I'm going to do it in genre. So I will do all of my Harry Potter items, pack all of those. Then I will do all of my clothing, all of my makeup, all of my miscellaneous. Already have a few things packed already from when I was going to move out with my ex. Sip the tea. So all of those are already ready to go. Yeah, I am so excited for packing. I have not packed up a house since I was 18 years old, because obviously I've moved with my family before. But yeah. How do you feel after all the good and bad things that happened last year? Are you more happy or sad? Now, obviously last year I had some really big lows. The stuff with my mum is looking great now. The stuff with my ex, I don't care about. Like, it's not something I think about. And honestly, without sounding like horrible, my life improved after that relationship ended. Genuinely, all the good things from last year happened after I got out of that. So yeah, I'm feeling great. I feel really good. I've got a really positive outlook. I'm so excited to see what this next year holds, because last year was great. I don't know how I'm going to top it. How big is your new place? It's big. So there is a lovely hallway. There's a downstairs toilet, a big open kitchen diner. It's huge. And I have a laundry room, a utility room. I've never had one of those before, so I'm getting really excited about doing my own washing. There is a lounge with a fire burner in it, and there's also a downstairs study office, which is going to belong to Chris, my assistant. And there upstairs, there's a big, beautiful bedroom, which isn't going to be mine, but that has an ensuite. Then there is a big double room that's going to be my office studio. Then there's another double room that's going to be my room. And then I have a whole bathroom to myself, and it's bathroom goals. I cannot wait to show you. But yeah, it's quite a big house. We have a double garage as well, and a garden and decking. Yeah, I feel overwhelmed that this is happening. Are you going to be doing something new on your channel? I don't know how to answer this. Yes and no. No, all the magical unboxings and everything are staying. I love the magical side of my channel so much, but I am going to try and introduce some vlogs and some home and more personal videos. I feel as though you might like that, to get to know me and how I live. And yeah, I like the idea of doing some homey vlogs and maybe introducing a few more beauty videos here, because I know I've had a lot of comments asking why I don't do them anymore. They're coming, don't you worry. So yeah, so much is planned for this channel, but the magic is still staying, so don't worry. Would you ever want to get into acting? I know this isn't a moving question, but yes, I would love to get into acting. I have been in a film once, which is on Netflix, which is weird. And yeah, I would love to do more. I would love to get acting coaching. An acting coach is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it would be really awesome. I really like it. Okay, those are all the questions that I thought would be really interesting to answer. So I'm moving out at the beginning of February. That's something I haven't touched on. So it's really soon, and I haven't started packing yet. So please just be patient with me over the next few weeks or maybe couple of months, because everything's going to be so chaotic, having to pack my whole life up, having to find places for it, buy new furniture, and really getting settled. It's going to take a while, but that's why I want to take you with me, so that you can be involved in it as well and see what I'm doing. So I'm still going to be uploading. I hope you guys are excited. I would love to hear your thoughts down below. Is there any particular video that you would like to see? I do have plans on doing an empty house tour, and then tours galore. Yeah, I can't wait to include you guys. This is a big change. I'm feeling really positive about it. yeah, this video has probably been super long. I'm gonna see you soon. I'm gonna go now. Okay, it's happening. It's official. Your girl's moving out.